Joe Hopkins here, and today I'm going to talk about an artist that I've been meaning to talk about for a while here. Everybody's been talking about him, right? Yungblud. Yeah, and plus I got tickets to see him later in 2026. It is if he's still on tour. Tours, you know, stuff happens. Shit happens. Tours get canceled. People get sick. Things, you know, shit happens. So I'm hoping I get to see him. But, you know, the dude is really hot right now. And I like his music. I really do. And I thought I'd go back, since I'm going to talk about him, go back and talk about his first album, 21st Century Liability. And why you need to hear this album. It's because this is kind of the sound at the moment. And I mean, it's not terribly original. Right? Yungblud, this album, and his stuff in generally, it's your, you know, emo, punk, hip-hop, a little bit of reggae all mixed together, kind of like pop sensibilities to it. Pretty standard stuff for, like, this time, for the moment. A lot of people are doing this. But I gotta say, Yungblud does it a bit better than everybody else. Sometimes quite a bit better than everybody else. The dude is incredibly entertaining. He has a really great voice. Now, he doesn't, on this album, he doesn't really stretch that voice. We've learned more recently that the dude can really, really sing. You know, but even when he's not stretching and really showing what he can do, the dude's got a good voice. His voice is good. It's nice to listen to. And that's certainly very helpful when doing especially this kind of music, where there's a lot of rap in it, where there's a lot of stuff that's sung, spoken, that kind of thing. You have to have a voice people like to listen to really make that work. I wish I had that kind of voice, right? It's so hard for me when I'm doing vocals. I'm a competent singer, but I'm not great, and you can get away with just being competent if you have a voice people like. This kid is a great singer, and he has a voice that is legitimately a good voice, and that's the kind of thing God blesses you with, or he doesn't, right? Not everybody has that, and some people really have it, and this kid really has a solidly nice voice. It makes it a lot better. I've heard people do this kind of music where it's like nails on a chalkboard, and this kid, I can listen to him. It's good. Plus the songs are good. His lyrics are good. The dude's a solid songwriter. Like I said, this genre is kind of common now, but some people do it better than others. I particularly like the song Polygraph Eyes. Medication's another good one. And what's that other one? Kill Someone, Kill Somebody, I think it's Kill Someone. That's a pretty good song too. I really like that. I also like the videos because, you know, I'm listening to this. Usually I listen to music when I work out in the morning, and when I'm taking breaks between sets, it's on YouTube. I watch it on YouTube, so the videos come up. The dude's entertaining. He moves well. He looks good. He's got the right look. Got kind of like the punk sensibilities, emo, goth kind of thing going on. And, yeah, he's entertaining all around. Just even watching him. I'm looking forward to seeing him in concert, you know, and right now it's kind of cool. He's still doing club dates, but I think that's because the tour was already scheduled. The dude is really blowing up. Every date he does sells out. My wife bought tickets. She happened to be online just as they added 50 more seats, which means they're overselling the venues. So if you want to see this dude, the place is going to be packed. But I know the club we're going to, the Anthem in DC. It's a big place. It's very open. They can oversell it safely. I don't know if I'd want to see one of his shows at a smaller club. He played the 930 Club, or yeah, just last month, I think. And that place is too small to be oversold. They ended up doing a second night there, and that's probably why. And the second night sold out, like, gone. Right, the dude is fire at the moment. Like, he was doing well I think when they booked this tour, and since then he's been doing it just blew up. Now everything's selling out. And I can understand why. I can understand why. This dude was going to blow up eventually, one way or another anyway. I think him singing Changes at Ozzy's final concert, that really got people's attention. That really, cemented this, blew it up a little bit more. But even without that, this kid was going places. Incredibly entertaining, very good songwriter. The whole album is solidly good. They're bangers, beginning to end. I like it. And, like I said, he's got a good look to him. And whenever, my wife's been watching interviews with the kid. She really likes him, likes his music. Been watching the interviews with him. So I hear the interviews, and he sounds very personable. He sounds like a decent guy. The music would make you think, he's got issues, but don't we all? You know what I mean? I don't get the impression he's, got issues more than the next person. Of course, becoming famous young and going out on the road constantly for like the next decade might create some brand new issues. That happens to people. And everybody gets on folks for like cracking up a bit when that happens. But imagine that you're like in your 20s. Think back to when you were in your 20s. I can think back then. I was a dumbass. We were all dumbasses at that age. Now give that dumbass a whole bunch of money and put them in a tour bus for like a couple years, and yeah, you're probably gonna have some issues. It doesn't occur to people. That's not an easy life. That's not a normal life. But just give a 20-something a bunch of money and they turn into total fucktards. It can't be helped. You're young, you're stupid, and now here's the money to do all the stupid shit that you wouldn't be able to do if you were broke. But regardless, the dude's music is great. I really like it. Like I said, it's a very common sound, but he does it uncommonly well. And this is his first album we're talking about here. I heard it a while ago. It came out like 2018. I heard it a couple years ago, a little bit of it, and I thought, that's pretty good. I kind of like that. And since then, he's gotten bigger and bigger to where it's like, I'm going to go back and re-listen to his early stuff because this dude's blowing up. Did he deserve to blow up? Does he deserve to be this big? And yeah, I think he does. I think if he manages to not burn out, kill himself, or die of something stupid in the next 10 years, he'll last. He'll make it. And I say that because so many people that would have been around for a long time, you don't know how long they're going to be around. Look at Kurt Cobain, look at Janis Joplin, look at Bradley Noel. I think if this dude survives his 20s, he's got a solid career. You know what I mean? I don't see this kid running out of material. I think he'll make it for a good while. I think he'll end up a legacy artist at some point when he hits middle age, like a lot of artists that do stick around. And I'm hoping, I always hope for the best for people. I'm hoping he makes it because, like I say, he's doing really good music. I would have liked it if a lot of other artists had stuck around longer. And I'm hoping this kid, like I said, I hope he doesn't burn out or die of something stupid. Because once again, man, young dudes or young women, young people in general, in their 20s, give them a lot of money and see how many of them make it to 30. That's a tall order, right? Young people are dumb. Not that old people are all that much smarter, but you get better at figuring out how to not die. Otherwise you don't make it to, your 30s, 40s. If you can't figure out how to not die, you end up dead. So I'm hoping this kid figures out how to not die. He doesn't seem like as big an idiot as some people. And that's, if Yungblud sees this, no insult to you, man. I'm not saying you're particularly dumb. You're a kid, and kids with money die. So be careful. Watch yourself, man. It happens a lot. Even to the best of people. I mean, crap, sometimes it's not even misadventure that takes you. Be careful about all that touring. You don't want to burn yourself down to a nub and then die of like some just burnout. It happens, man. You get too tired, too weak, you catch something, get an infection, and gone. That's happened to people too. But talking about his music, I love this guy's music. I really do. I can't wait to see him live. I can't wait to see what he can do live. I've watched live clips, and the dude seems to really be fire. Which also, the best live shows seem to come from artists when they're young, as far as that energy goes. They have all the energy. When they get older, they do the best music of their careers. But when they're young, they do the best shows of their careers, the ones that everybody remembers for decades. And yeah, man, I'm hoping I get to see that. That's going to be pretty cool. Maybe in 20 years, I'll get to say, hey, I saw Yungblud when he was in the clubs. Isn't that the whole point of seeing these people in clubs, so you can brag about it later? Yeah. So yeah, check out 21st Century Liability. It's a solid album, man, especially if you like that kind of pop, hip-hop, punk sound that, like I said, is really hot at the moment. And I do. I liked that sound before. I liked it when people were kind of doing that mix 20, 30 years ago. But it's got a different kind of sensibility to it now. Pop music has changed, and the way they produce things and the way everything sounds has changed. And this is definitely, I'd say, one of the better albums in that genre. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah, man. Go check it out. And yeah, keep an eye out for when I do a review on that concert. I think it'll be June. So, June of 26, if you're watching this in the future. If you're watching this 3 years from now, not this June, it already happened. So, anyway, yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love y'all. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.